Okay guys, back again. So same phone, GT-N700 Galaxy Note, running the ultimate ROM. I also flashed the 4.2 camera. So with the regular, this is the Galaxy Note 2 camera, right? Has all the regular features, portrait, flash, have all your shooting features here, face detection, panorama, share shot, beauty, smile, cartoon, etc., etc. And it also has the gallery, right? You can change the different right, that and this. Now what I've also installed is the 4.2 camera, and the only reason why I installed this, I don't like the actual camera software by itself. It's just the one shooting mode that it has, and that is the 360 sphere. This thing is very, very cool. Let me go back here. So I'm gonna go back over here. Let's 1 second. Let me set this up. Okay, so now I'm kind of in the middle of my room. So let's try to do this one-handed. So we're gonna click the 4.2 camera again, and we're gonna click the sphere feature. So what I want you to do is align. You'll see 3 dots at the top, and it says now I can go ahead. So basically we're gonna do this. And basically it's going to take all this and stitch together all the pictures, but it'll give you like a 360 mode, because you can not only go sideways like I'm doing now, you can also go up and just basically batch the dots.
I'm a little rattled. No, it's not about that. It's about this, you know, these Mel Gibson tapes?
Right.
I just found out that my wife has been taping me, and she's releasing the tapes to the news media. And rather than run away from that, I've decided.
So it's always, you always get a better effect when it's a lot of light. The camera definitely struggles when it's in a low light situation. So basically, when you're finished doing all of this, you click the stop button, the blue button on the far right in the middle, and it'll render and stitch. It'll stitch everything together for you and give you a 360 mode, which is very cool. Okay, so I think that's it. So then we're gonna stop that and go like this. Hope I didn't mess it up. Okay, so now if you swipe here to this side, you can see that it's rendering all the pictures. Let it sit there for a second. Get my chair back. Okay. So now it's just finishing up. It's a very cool feature. Okay, I'm just going to pause it till it's done. Just as I said that, it finished. Okay. So, as you see, it's stitched everything together. So now you have this 360 panoramic view. So this is with me sitting in the middle of my room, just doing that. This is a little bit distorted because there are different pictures and whatever else. Aspect ratio got weird a little bit, but all in all, very sweet This obviously is going to look way better when you do it outside for scenic views, but that is like a 360 view of the room I'm sitting in right now. And really, that's the only reason why I installed this camera. So really, you get 2 galleries and two cameras right there. But I personally prefer, I prefer this camera too, just for all the features that it has. Because when you click there, click the sprocket for all your features. Single shots, so you got your panorama and different shooting modes there, different effects. That is the same with the other one also, but I like the exposure values. I just like the layout of this, the timer you can turn on and off, resolution. That's always, I usually have that set to the highest ISO. Depending on, I usually have it on auto, but depending on the lighting situation, like something like this, I'd crank it up to 400, so it's more sensitive. Metering, usually don't have it there. I usually have it on center weight, because the light meter will take a reading of the center of the screen, which is usually the focal point of your shot, whether it be portrait or whatever you're shooting. Grid lines I usually keep on just for framing. I've never tried this, take photos using your voice, never tried that. Super fine, and I have it set to storage on my memory card. That's it. And just a little tip for photos and stuff. As you see, the lighting source is behind my shot. Let's say if I were to take a shot like this. Sorry. As you see, the lighting source is behind my camera. So what's going to happen when I shoot is that the camera is going to say, yeah, there's enough light there, and you take the shot and it becomes a silhouette, which is, here, I'll just take a shot. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this toggle here. There. Okay, so let's try that again. So we're going to take a shot, and it'll be a silhouette, it'll be dark. Okay, so just took a shot. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so there you go. Everything looks dark. So we're gonna go back. Now what you always want to do is turn on your flash, and not to auto either, because if you have it auto and the light source is behind your subject, like this is the light and it's behind your, this would be the subject that I'm shooting, the light sensor is going to read all this light back here and say, yeah, even though you're on auto flash, don't turn it on because there's tons of light, and the subject becomes a silhouette. So when the light source is behind the subject that you're shooting, always want to have your flash on. And let's see how that effect takes. So once again, I'm going to focus down here, right? The lighting source is up top and behind when you click the camera. Okay, so just took a picture. So now let's see how this picture looks. And everything should be nicely lit. Okay, so the light source is up top, but everything's lit because you're manually telling it to override and to fire the flash. Otherwise, the light sensor of your camera, and this goes with any camera, will read that amount of light source up there and say, whoa, there's way too much light, we don't need the flash, and this is what you get, a silhouette. Here, everything works better. So there's just a little tip, camera tip. But just wanted to show the what do you call it, the 4.2 camera with the sphere, 360 sphere. I like that here, I guess. Keep the tab. You can even move the tab. If you hold it, you can move the tab up and down, so you move it down a little bit lower. That's it, folks. Hope you liked the video.